Oopsie, thanks to this new leak from Nintendo, let's talk about Sylux for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate and Metroid leaks.
Block content.
What's happening, my blocked buddies, and welcome to a brand new episode of Blocked Content's Leak Speak. My name is Callum, and this is going to be your content for today. So, for the longest time, we've been talking about the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Fighters Pass number 2, and potentially which characters are going to be entering the fray. Now, today, we have a little something awesome to discuss because a huge leak just happened in the Nintendo sphere, and I am really going to break that down with all of you guys today because it's something that's going to make a lot of you guys happy that missed out on a certain title, but it also kind of, aims to talk about Smash Bros. Ultimate in a way, because you guys have been telling me for the past couple of weeks, hey, please discuss characters that you think should be coming to Super Smash Bros. Ultimate and that have a high possibility of actually entering the fray in this way. And of course, yes, I want to listen to the people, so I'm going to be discussing a lot of the characters that you guys have as fan favorites that I think are really highly likely to enter Smash Bros. Ultimate right now, and those final 4 spots in that Fighters Pass is going to be really special, right? I mean, they're going to be fighting for supremacy over all these third-party characters, maybe even first-party inclusions. There's stuff that ties into the Zelda anniversary next year. There might be stuff that ties into the Super Mario 35th anniversary of this year. And of course, there are a lot of third-party picks that have not yet happened and that people are really expecting. I mean, talk about Geno from Super Mario RPG, talk about different characters that people have been wanting for the longest time, like Sora from Kingdom Hearts, and even Crash Bandicoot, who at this moment has not yet happened, even though the leaks keep coming in for that character. Well, there's another first-party character that I really want to discuss, and that is Sylux from Metroid Prime, and I think that there is a possibility that this character could be joining the fray, especially looking at the Metroid 4 news. Well, I wanted to talk about all of that with you guys today, and of course, I've been answering many of you guys' questions about Smash Ultimate and new fighters in our show Question Blocked, where I answer your questions. What do I think of your favorite game? How do you start making YouTube videos? Well, whatever you can think of, send your question through to blockedcontentmail@gmail.com, and I will answer your question live on the show in our next Question Blocked episode. And of course, we have a brand new show out called Block Talk. It's me and Corey talking about life and all sorts of fun things, playing video games. Our new episode of Block Talk will be out very soon, and please follow Blocked Content YouTube on Instagram because we post daily memes, clips from our show, and a lot of other cool stuff. So please follow Blocked Content YouTube on Instagram. So, okay, let's dive into the main news of today, and that is Nintendo, well, not really on purpose, leaking something. And this has happened throughout this year. A lot of website pages have leaked some stuff, and well, today is no different. Something crazy has just happened, so let's talk all about it. This comes to us from comicbook.com, their gaming section, and originally was posted by Tyler Fisher, who we've covered other stuff from in the past too. So thank you so much, Tyler. Really great website, so go check that out. And this was really posted on November 11th, and it goes out saying, yes, Nintendo accidentally leaks Metroid game for Switch. So this might not be the Metroid game that you're looking for. Nintendo has seemingly leaked that Metroid Prime 4 isn't the only Metroid game in the works for the Nintendo Switch and Nintendo Switch Lite. Over on Nintendo's official website, there is a listing for Super Metroid Skin and Screen Protector set, which then features a screenshot of a child playing Metroid Samus Returns on the Nintendo Switch. Well, what's odd about this? Well, Nintendo hasn't announced Metroid Samus Returns for Nintendo Switch and Nintendo Switch Lite. Now, it's possible that this is a mistake, or it's possible that Nintendo simply wants to market the aforementioned product by showing someone using it whilst playing a Metroid game, so any Metroid game. Both of these scenarios are not only possibilities, but somewhat likely. However, it's a bit odd and somewhat misleading if it's the latter case. Well, Metroid Samus Returns is an action-adventure game developed by Mercury Steam and Nintendo EPD that was published by Nintendo back in 2017 via the Nintendo 3DS, and that reimagined the 1991 Game Boy game Metroid 2: Return of Samus. At the moment of this publishing, there's been no word on the game coming to the Nintendo Switch. However, as you may know, Nintendo has been porting many of its games to the Nintendo Switch and Nintendo Switch Lite, but so far, most of these ports have been of Wii U titles, not Nintendo 3DS 3DS games. However, with Metroid Prime 4 seemingly still a ways off, it would make sense that Nintendo may want to placate Metroid fans by releasing Metroid Samus Returns on Nintendo Switch and Nintendo Switch Lite. Well, at the moment of publishing, Nintendo has not yet commented on this leak and the speculation that it has then created, nor has it removed the image above from the aforementioned listing. So this is really interesting, guys. If either of these things change, we'll be sure to update everything going on. Now, there is something interesting going on here, right? In terms of Nintendo leaks, so many things have been happening in this year that it's not even funny anymore. Like, we update you guys on all the leaks that have been happening throughout this year, and well, we have a day job about it. So this is no different. Metroid Samus Returns was of course a 3DS game, but upscaling that for the Nintendo Switch, it would totally make sense, and that's a Metroid game that will tide fans over for, the very heavily delayed Metroid Prime 4. So it does make sense in that aspect. And of course, I really don't want this thing to be full price. If it is, I really want some extra content, maybe some sort of multiplayer co-op mode that you both like explore the dungeons and stuff like that, or maybe something else to tide fans over for the longest time, maybe something like an additional campaign or something where you play as a different type of character. And that leads me to the next thing, which is Sylux for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Now, you guys have asked me to talk about different characters in Smash Bros. Ultimate and making a case for them actually entering the fray. And I think that if we talk Metroid news, we definitely have to talk Sylux. Now, of course, there are a lot of different hunters in the Metroid universe, but none as iconic or prolific as Sylux right now, because there have been others of these hunters, but this character has been shown by the Metroid Prime franchise to actually be some sort of antagonist that they haven't paid off yet. So the chances are super high for this character actually appearing in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, or at the very least appearing in Metroid Prime 4 as some sort of antagonist or even the main antagonist. I think it would be really cool, a character that is sort of in the same bounty hunter guild as Samus is herself, but then of course having a totally different unique moveset that isn't a Dark Samus type thing where it's just mirroring her. So it would be these two, very fierce bounty hunters facing off against each other, doing all sorts of different jobs throughout the galaxy, and then meeting each other for some sort of huge bounty that they both are after. So, getting that premise into Super Smash Bros. Ultimate would be really interesting. If they want to promote Metroid Prime 4, then this would be the way to do it, right? There's not many other characters that are as high on fan wish lists as this character if we're talking the Metroid franchise. And of course, I really would want another character that isn't just another swords fighter, and this character would fit the bill, being very original, a sci-fi character, having that sort of sniper move set and all the things that transformative gun could do. So Sylux definitely has my vote. I'm really curious what you guys think of this character potentially coming to Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, and of course all that Metroid news of today. Are you excited for Metroid Samus Returns actually coming to the Nintendo Switch? Would you play the game if you've already played it on 3DS, or have you never played it, and do you want to play it right now on this handheld and console device? I think that it would be really cool, and I can't wait to find out what, the additional content is, if there is any. So of course, I would love to hear what you guys think of all the news of today, and if you comment down below, that comment could actually be featured and read out loud in our next video. And today's comment question is, do you think Sylux should be making its way to Super Smash Bros. Ultimate? And as for a previous comment question winner, our answer comes to us from our user Taco Monster, saying, at Blocked Content, hey Blocked Content, I wanted to ask this for a long time. Do you think any assist trophy characters could come to Smash? If so, which assist trophy character would you think would make it in, ever since Min Min broke the Spirit's deconfirmed fighters rule, and any spirit could become playable? Would the same be said for assist trophies? Little Mac, Isabelle, and Dark Samus were all assist trophy characters until they got upgraded into playable fighters. With the current update the game is currently getting, Sakurai can change anything he wants to change or add anything he wants to add, like the small battlefield stage being added as an extra stage. To me, it kind of feels that an assist trophy could become playable. It's kind of 50-50 in my opinion. I'm not taking this with a grain of salt, but I think some assist trophy characters could have a lot of potential for an initial spot on the Smash roster. Some characters I would like to see are Zero from Mega Man, Crystal from Star Fox, and Shovel Knight. Zero would be a good addition because he has cool melee moves as an assist trophy with the beam sword he uses, players and strikes laser blades from his sword. He's probably my most favorite assist trophy with the way that he attacks, but the problem is that Capcom could be overrepresented. Crystal also has some moveset potential and her range of melee attacks, and could also kill a player early, and Star Fox needs more representation as it is a very popular series. The problem is that Crystal hasn't appeared in a Star Fox game since Star Fox Assault, despite how divisive that game was. Shovel Knight would represent the indie scene very well. That's only if you would still consider Minecraft an indie game still. Given how big Minecraft has become, this is just an idea I have been thinking about. I don't know, what are your thoughts? Well, Taco Monster, thank you so much for a very insightful comment, and I found this in some sort of reply, so if you guys have any thoughts like this, please just leave them on the main video and I will discuss them. So Taco Monster, yes, I think that those 3 characters would actually be really great. I'm of course also thinking about assist trophies like Shadow and Skull Kid. Those 2 characters are some of my favorites, and of course Isaac from Golden Sun I think really fits in that too. Maybe at some point Sakurai will make a separate Fighters Pass that will just be for characters that were assist trophies and are now breaking that glass assist trophy case and becoming playable fighters. Now of course a lot of people are saying, well, I want Waluigi to come out of the trophy case and become a playable fighter, but everybody's cheating. So I really don't know if that's going to happen, but I would so love to see Waluigi also become playable after this fact. So yeah, I think that those are really great ideas. I think Zero makes sense as the next fighter. Mega Man X would also be incredible, but I would take Zero. Crystal, I think, is of course not in the limelight anymore, but would love to see that too. And yes, I do actually believe that Shovel Knight is an indie fighter to represent if you're gonna do any aside from Minecraft. Yes, Shovel Knight definitely deserves it, and I think Yacht Club Games have, really put in the work to make that character and that franchise as big as they possibly can. The character already being in Smash Brothers is a huge deal, but it being a playable fighter, that will just warm fans' heart from all over the world. So I would love it. So thank you guys so much for sending in all your comments. These are always so much fun to read through. And of course, a big shout out to our latest Patreon supporters and the super chats that you guys send during live streams. You guys make blocked content possible. So if you want to have yourself created in blocked content style, or join me for a live discussion, or even have your own ideas become videos on this channel, go to patreon.com/blockedcontent, donate something, and become a part of that family. And remember, if you aren't a member of that blocked content family yet, just hit subscribe now, smash the like button, and ring the bell for notifications, and all the news and fun you care about will be delivered on the daily to you. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you around the corner where there's always more blocked content. See ya!